the whistle go. Get low when the whistle go.
What is up, YouTube? Appreciate you tuning into my channel, Wheels and Bullets. And this is Mototalks, episode 27. Brought to you by the White Ninja 636. And the topic for this Mototalks is influences. It didn't take me long to figure out who my influence is, and that would have to be my Uncle Charlie. See, my uncle, ever since I've known him, he has always been a quadriplegic. He was involved in a diving accident in his I want to say either late 20s, early 30s. I'm not sure what he broke. I believe it was his C5, if I remember correctly from him telling me. But anyway, so basically he was paralyzed from his neck down. He could move his arms, but his hands was always like this. He couldn't move his fingers, he could move his wrists a little bit, but that was it. You know, he could move his head and his arms, and that was it. And let me tell you, that did not slow that man down whatsoever. Let me start from the beginning. Before, he was a very successful man. Him and my mom and all their other brothers, they grew up dirt poor. They grew up out in the fields, in the cotton fields, picking cotton, and, you know, plowing and all that stuff. You know, real farm-raised kids. Go to school a lot with no shoes. Got picked on and all that stuff. And so anyway, he graduated high school. Never went to college. He got on at this pretty large industry and became a lab technician. And he was pretty much like the number 2 lab technician. And he also would, you know, fix the machines and stuff like that. And he also had a couple of businesses on the sides. He would drill wells. And then he also worked on like small engines, like lawnmower engines, go-karts, and shit like that. So he was a real smart guy. And so after this happened, that didn't slow him down, not one bit. I mean, yeah, he couldn't do the stuff that he could do before, but he went on to college and got a degree in computer animated drafting, CAD, or whatever you call it. He never started working in that field because, you know, nobody wants to hire somebody like that. You know, it's just how it is. And so he was real good on a computer, And coming up, me and my other cousins, we would play like the video game with him, with like the Nintendo and stuff like that. And he would take that controller, and like I said, you know, his hands was like that. He would like wedge the controller into his hand, and he would play that shit with his mouth. Like the left and right, up and down buttons, he would move it with his mouth. He would shift it over and hit the other buttons with his mouth. He would play like Tetris and Dr. Mario. He started out on that. Then he got to where he could beat Tetris and Dr. Mario on pretty much the highest level. I mean, oh my God, it was amazing to sit there and watch him do that. And then he progressed on into playing like role-playing type games like Zelda and Secret of the Mana, stuff like that. And so anyway, this is my point I'm getting at. He didn't let his handicap, his disability, slow him down, not one bit. He lived his life to the fullest. He even had this guy that he got with. They were like childhood friends, and they would go and build houses pretty much. He would tell that guy what to do, and they would like wire up a house, do electrical type work. You know, I've done electrical work with him. He can do, if you can physically do it, he can tell you how to do it. You know, he was just super fucking smart. And a couple of years ago, you know, when you're in that kind of physical shape, you know, you get weaker as the years go on, your body begins to deteriorate and everything. And so he finally got so weak that he couldn't fight it off, and we lost him a few years back. And sorry, I get kind of emotional sitting here and thinking about it. And you know, he was pretty much like a dad to me. I lost my dad when I was 12 years old, and I would go over to his house all the time and hang out with him. And you know, I just sit here and think that there wasn't nothing that man couldn't put his mind to that he could do. And so this is my message I'm sending out to you guys. Be the best that you can be out of life. Don't let nothing hold you back. He's part of the reason, him and my mom, is part of the reason why I went back to school and got my degree. Alright guys, well that's all I got to talk about this. But this is my entry for Mototalks episode 27. Who is your influence? Alright guys, I appreciate you tuning into my channel. Y'all be safe, and I will talk to y'all later.